Cue the noise! What's going on YouTube? Slipprymongoose here. As part of my Sydney trip, I got generously loaned this bike, and today's video is going to be about said bike. So what's this bike, you say? Well, I guess you're going to have to hang around until after the intro to find out. So guys, the bike currently I'm riding is Kawasaki ER6NL LAMS edition. I actually rode this bike last weekend with Adrian Nickelodeon, Ham Sandwich and pretty much all the other Sydney vloggers that are around the place, and did multiple laps of the Old Pacific Highway. Honestly, this thing feels extremely similar to my F800, yeah, which explains why I was able to push this thing so hard in the oil pack. I was immediately home, and I immediately felt at home when I started riding this thing. It's got a very familiar riding position. Now, the ergonomics of this bike have been changed a little bit, so you know, I can't compare this to your standard Kawasaki ER6. Is very much a customized ER6. This is a very particular bike, but I'll go through the list of mods on this bike. So any of you guys out there on YouTube, like, you like the look and the sound of this bike, you know, you can go out and achieve this look and sound too. Tell you what, let's just pull over here and I'll give you guys a good look at this thing. So there it is. It's dirty from its trip up the old pack highway. And as you can see, it's not a bad looking bike. Everything looks in proportion. I'm not a big fan of the Kawasaki Nakeds or any of the Jap Nakeds if you get to talk to me, but that's just a personal preference. But I actually like the look of this thing, and I think what sets it off is this beautiful Olin shock. Those eagle-eyed viewers will note that it's actually installed upside down to make it work, so don't ask me what's going on there. Yeah, they've got the Yoshi exhaust there. It sounds crackingly just beautiful. There's the tail section. This bike actually has panniers as well as this tail bag, which I love. Let's see, what's it riding on? It's riding on Dunlop Sport Max Road Smart 2s. So up front we got Olin's front springs with emulators. We have an Olin's adjustable rear shock, full Yoshi system. Handlebars have been changed to Renthal bars. We have Rizoma, universal bar and mirrors. Those things are awesome, by the way. No thingo. Levers have been changed to, I don't know what they are. The grips have been changed. What grips are those? They're Pro grips. Oggy knobs. It looks like Evo Tech crash knobs. Now, the very important thing on this thing is the power commander. It's got the fully programmable power commander system to match up with the Yoshi exhaust. It's got the Monster Energy radiator guard. That thing looks awesome. It's also got a green LED kit, so everything glows green when it's in the darkest shade. But yeah, that's the bike. I like it. I really do. After riding this thing, like, it really is surprising. Like, I thought, oh crap, I'm going to be in this LAMS bike. There's going to be Adrian and Ham on their bikes, and they're just going to walk away from me and just... No, that was not the case at all. Like, this thing kept up with those guys in the twists, no worries at all. And like, I'd never ridden the old pack highway before. You know, I was pushing it, but you know, I was staying within a relatively... You know, I was staying relatively close to Ham, you know, and he loves that road. Let's see, another feature, of course, is the ABS. This model has ABS. Haven't had a chance to try it out. I don't really want to. But yeah, let's get on and ride it some more. Now, vibration from the parallel twin engine, hardly any at all. It's actually a little bit better than my BMW, surprisingly. So Kawasaki really got this thing nailed down. And the seat is extremely comfortable, and it'll handle you all day long, eh? A good 200-300 Ks through Sydney, the hills, everything else. I was moving around on the bike, going through corners. Beautiful seat, very comfortable, very plush. What makes this bike is that exhaust. Because when I was riding with AJ and Ham, like AJ's bike in the flesh, you know, that thing is loud. And I think this thing was giving it a run for its money. It loves to rev, it's happy to do it. If you throw it into a corner, it'll go around, but that's thanks to the suspension mods. controls in this thing are nice. Like the owner of this bike, he's gone for the colour coordination with the green grips, the green levers, the green LEDs, which I hope I can show you guys. He's got a RAM mount there for his phone. I haven't used it yet. I've actually got to get myself some RAM mounts, but slow speed handling. Turns very easily. You can move your head around to see things easily enough. Very good. Actually, Slippery, what the fuck are you doing, mate? This is New South Wales. New South Wales, of course, splitting. Legal lane splitting. Oh, I'm a sucker for a good exhaust note, eh? Let's see, we'll try and talk about some faults in this bike, because there are faults, but to me, they're not real deal breakers, eh? Now, let's see, about the only fault I have is, and this is going to sound pitiful in comparison, because I really love this bike. Just for me, probably because of my height and my inseam, like I can't seem to really get my legs tucked up all the way under, especially when I was wearing my riding boots. Like, yeah, it took a fair bit to get used to. I couldn't stay in a proper riding position for very long. Let's do a brakes test on this thing. Of rolling four fingers. So here we go. Whew. Excellent brakes. Haven't got quite the same grab as the BMW, but nothing to complain about. And these are standard brakes too. Nothing's been done to the brakes. Good stopping power. Good stopping power. But yeah, guys, that's enough from me. This is the Kawasaki ER6NL LAMS edition. If you are looking to buy a LAMS bike, I urge you, if you can pick one of these things up, go for it. You won't regret it. I like this thing. I wish I had this thing as a LAMS bike. But I'm Slipprymongoose, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. Tell your friends and share this video.